Did you hear about this homeless woman and children who refused to leave a Oakland home? This is from KTVU. Four homeless women and two children took over an unoccupied house. They just took it over in Oakland, and they have been served as an eviction notice. But the women say they ain't going nowhere. They are going to stay, and you going to love me. Here's the soundbite.
A few weeks after taking over this unoccupied house in West Oakland, the four homeless women and two children who have been staying here received a letter.
A few days ago, we received an eviction notice. It was taped on our door.
That announcement came in front of a large group of homeless activists and supporters who cheered the women's decision to commandeer the house.
We're out of time. We've been out of time. The time is now.
The Alameda Sheriff's Department says the eviction could happen later this month.
Isn't that amazing? What I want you to understand about this story, they don't own the house, according to the story. They were not renting the house. They were not buying the house. They just moved into an empty house they saw. They black, and now they're trying to keep it. And look at the white people out there cheering them on. What's wrong with white people? They have been served a eviction notice, but the active group called so-called Moms for Housing say they have the right to stay. They're saying that these people have a right to stay in somebody else's home. Here's the soundbite.
The women who are part of a group called Moms for Housing say they have every right to stay.
Don't you think it's more dangerous for kids to be out on the streets in this weather, in this element? Have you ever thought about children being raped out here by not having homes to live in?
Their argument is, shouldn't people who need a place to live stay there? So they moved in about 3 weeks ago.
This is such an important moment for our city, where we have to make a decision on how we support families and communities that are struggling in this crisis.
We're not leaving. We're not going anywhere.
In Oakland, Rob Roth, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Look at there. SMH. And they believe they're going to stay too because they're black. Isn't that amazing? No shame, no nothing. And the white people and the dumb other black people out there cheering them on. And they feel like they deserve it. So I want to remind you, according to the report, they just saw an empty house. And they're like, y'all come on, let's go stay in that house. Ain't nobody staying in that house. We gonna move it. The children's outside. Ain't nobody tell you have no babies out of wedlock. If you can't take care of the baby, don't have the baby. Where's Michael Jackson when we need him? Amazing stuff. Advocates for the homeless said they expect that when the sheriff's department comes to evict the women, a large crowd will be there to try and stop it. They should arrest the whole crowd then, put them all in jail. They get in the way of the officers doing their jobs. Put them in jail too. We need tough law enforcement now. We need to go back to that, folks, because these people are out of control. And not all, but most blacks are willing to do wrong. They are willing to support wrong. They are willing to do wrong. Not all, but most. I cannot get over these black women moving into someone else's house in Oakland, California. And they are going to stay there, they think. I understand why not all, but most black people support each other in wrongdoing. But why are the white people supporting it? Y'all know better. They know better too. But why are you supporting this? This is not good for these people to think that they have a right to just be walking about somebody else's home and, oh, this house is empty, let's move in there. Well, Lord, they can't make us move. That woman, did she say that? We are mothers, we are workers, we are human beings, and we deserve housing. Our children deserve housing. Housing is a human right. Human right. When did it get like that? I didn't know that. You don't deserve nothing, woman. Go out and get it. Earn it. We deserve it. It's a right. It's not a right. It's a need, but not a right. And I told y'all, the more you let these black people get away with it, playing victims, giving them free stuff, affirmative action, reparations, free college, and free everything, they're going to only get worse. Now they coming in and just taking your house. And what are you going to do about it? Cheer them on. Them there black people are amazing. And don't forget to like, follow, tweet, subscribe, and share the Jesse Lee Peterson radio show, folks. We really appreciate it. We are at war. It is a spiritual battle for the soul of America. And it's going to take all of us to do it.